So, Google I/O, yes, I'm talking about I/O, and I'm super late to the discussion. They unveiled a couple new features. Some of these features should have been here a little while ago. They talked about some AI features coming to Chromebook Plus last year, and this year we've got a few more. I was going to do one video covering the ones I care about, uh, or the ones that I consider kind of important. But instead, I'll kind of divvy them up into several videos. Now, I talked about the game dashboard in my Netflix game video. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. Uh, but Google unveiled another AI feature, and it is the AI generated backgrounds. Now, they also unveiled AI wallpaper. Essentially, these are close to the same thing. One you could just play on your desktop. This one is going to be for video backgrounds. So right now I have the camera open, like webcam open, and all I have right now is the light background blur on right now. And I'm going to show you how you can use the AI generated background. So okay, before I tell you about the AI backgrounds, we got to look at the wallpaper. Now, this is just the background. Now, if I click on wallpapers, I have this section here called Create with AI. And we'll get a few selections. So this is going to be similar to the Pixel phone's AI wallpaper. So let me just pick something here. Let's say, what, Ghost Games. Kind of cool. So we get a prompt. It gives us two options within this AI generations. I don't know where to get these. It says a valley with a glowing river. So I'll change valley to um, coral reef. And with a instead of river, I'll change that with a I don't know salt rock. Okay. I hit create, give it a few seconds, and this is what we get. Now this is kind of cool if I kind of like little creative wallpapers, and let me, and if I don't like these, I do, but for the sake of this, let me just say recreate, then it's going to put that same prop in and come up with something else. So let me just pick this one. And this is going to be my background. Okay, so now let's get into these AI backgrounds yet again. Now, I have not only the camera app, but I also kind of put myself in a corner. I'll show you why in a moment. So, if I go down to here, down to this selection here, remember this is where we get to use a lot of the AI features, at least the ones I care the most about. Well, halfway. The noise cancellation, we already been over what that does. Improved lighting, the captions. Right now, this is the, again, I told you I was already on the light blur, full blur. So go back to light blur. But here we have another option now called image. Now we click that, we'll get all these backgrounds. Now these backgrounds are here because those are the last four that I've used. So when we go and create these backgrounds, it'll be just kind of like the little Rolodex, and it'll replace the oldest one would kind of not get deleted, but they won't be in your ready file. So let's go to create with AI, and lo and behold, this is very similar to when we made the AI backgrounds for our wallpaper. Now, let me pick cafe. I don't think I've done it yet. Remember, it says a cozy cottage cafe. So instead of cozy, let's. I'm feeling today. Let's hit romantic. I don't know what that means. Cottage. Instead of cottage, let's see. Let's see. cottage, modern, a tea house. I don't know what a tea house is. I know it probably is what it sounds like, but never heard of it. Uh, put a tea house and let's hit create. And again, this is the basically same process. And okay, tea house, tea house, tea house. Let me, you know what? Let's go with that one and watch what happens when I click it. Okay, put that down for a moment. And now I have a AI background. Now this is kind of designed for if you have video telecom calls, you know, so you have a fun background, or if you're like me, you don't want your, you know, messy house or whatever, or maybe something in the background that you don't want seen. And this is kind of a cooler way. Now, depending on what you're looking at this on, it the quality looks different based upon the screen size, because you know, like 720p 4K, you already kind of know that when an image is kind of compressed, all the pixels in it looks better on the small screen than the big screen. So I could see a lot more flaws looking at this on my computer monitor than I can on a small image. So I put this here so you could kind of see a contrast. Again, you're really only going to see this if you're looking at this on a bigger screen. If you're looking at this on your phone, you may not notice these little flaws. So when I started using this, I didn't like it at first because I'm thinking like you can clearly see, you know, my hand kind of phase out. And again, since this is just going to be used for video calls, that doesn't really matter that much. It's just kind of a fun background. This probably would have hit off a lot better during COVID. But past the past, we ain't going back there. But if you kind of look at the corner, the image is, at least to my eye, a lot more clearer um, in the image that I have in my bottom right corner. And it's getting better. Obviously, I believe you have a better camera. It's giving something Google to work with. Uh, but I think this is a cool feature, and why don't you try it out? Okay, that's going to do it for today, guys. This is Samus Pro, and I'll see you next time. Take care.